only grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Just 2 to shoot. Watford off target from outside. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami. Offensive rebound. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Claxton against Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Russell from long range.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Suggs in the corner. Banchero outside. Sweet move. He lays it in.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Russell dishes to Thomas. Pass to Watford. Claxton a screen on Banchero. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Watford.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And the basket is good.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Russell passes to Claxton. Back to Russell. Pass to Watford. It's Thomas on the wing. Now Claxton. Standing at 12. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Pass to Watford. Johnson against Wagner, and stolen by Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Johnson finds Claxton. Back to Johnson. Outside Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Suggs against Russell. Bitadze the pass to Wagner. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 6 points. Suggs against Russell. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Claxton with the drive. Johnson for 3. They grab their own miss. And Claxton throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Back to Thomas. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Suggs. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Wagner. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Banchero a screen on Russell. Out left to the wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fires from the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Miami. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell passes to Watford. Inside, here's Claxton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Wagner outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. This one for 3. The Magic again can't hit. Nets trail by 10. The recent history of the Nets. Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Watford, that's good. Watford's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game was played more competitively, and talking trash was welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Now Caldwell Pope. after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Wagner from long range. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Nets trail by 11. Here's Wilson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Wilson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Carter. Banchero inside. Claxton covering. And that one's good.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the three. Pretty impressive right there.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Here's Wagner. After the basket by Brooklyn, Isaac finds Anthony. It's Wagner atop the key. On the wing, Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ronnie's checked in, and Orlando making a change here. Here's Sharp. Shot from the inbound. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple. Magic leading by 11. Here's Black. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely hungry.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up tonight. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Lakers. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off. And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Martin. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Williams. And it's Melton in at the one. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Houston's checked in. Here's Bogdanovich. Simmons finds Melton. Offline with his three. Magic leading by 16. Caldwell Pope passes to Black. Here's the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Williams, here we go. Over to the wing. Whitehead. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Houston.
Nets foul.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Magic making a change here as well. Harris is checked in.
Substitution.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Black. Clock at 4. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Tries to keep it alive. Harris dishes to Caldwell Pope. Another shot. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Back to Isaac. 5 on the clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Caldwell Pope's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Isaac kicks to Black. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Harris from the arc. Isaac passes to Wagner.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Caldwell Pope up top, covered by Johnson. Here's Black. Out to Harris. Williams comes with the double team. Pass to Black. There's the drive. Wagner passes to Harris. Caldwell Pope for 3. Simmons pulls it in. The Nets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Here's Williams. Melton with the ball. Traps in the tray. Melton's got 5 points so far.
His three-point shots come a long way since Melton first came into the league.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Melton. The Magic again can't hit.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's number 1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Harris outside. Pass to Anthony. The three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 19. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thomas finds Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Out to Russell. Here's Watford. Those three-pointers off the mark. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Deep 2 from Anthony, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando with a 19. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Then there's Suggs. And it's Queen in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Wagner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. It's a 16-point game. Watford with it. Out to Russell. Johnson, the pass to Watford. Off target from three-point range. Magic leading by 16. Pass to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Banchero with the ball. Watford on him, and here is Suggs. Yep, it counts, and that's 11 points for Jalen Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Watford. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner finds Suggs. Fires for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And Wagner has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Banchero has screen on Russell. Banchero outside. Over Watford. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Here's Thomas. Here's Watford. He's covered by Banchero. Russell passes to Claxton. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Thomas passes to Russell. Can't hit from in close. And here is Suggs. Pass to Bitadze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Beyond the arc. And there's Wagner on the assist from Banchero.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Pass to Banchero. Over Russell. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Watford. He's defended by Wagner. And that one is good. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bitadze. No good that time. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, Cameron Johnson out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Russell in at the 1. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And he makes it.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
And it's Houston's ball. And And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Thomas. Rebounded by Green. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, VA, consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Harris LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Houston, and out of bounds. Houston will have it. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Oh, sweet move. And it's laid in by Van Vliet.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Russell against Van Vliet. Russell, the pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
Claxton, a screen on Thompson. Back to Claxton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on him in Thompson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Van Vliet left side. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Nets trail by 7. Russell deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Shoots. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Here's Claxton. After the basket by Houston. Back to Watford. Second chance shot. From deep, Johnson. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Back to Claxton. Russell from outside. Buries it from 3.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Thompson, a screen on Thomas. Van Vliet misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Watford. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
3.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Watford outside. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Back to Claxton. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. First one falls for him. And the Rockets making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
The first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 6 seconds left in the first. Brooks from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
3.
1 second left. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Houston. They're up by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Trendon Watford, Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Johnson in at small forward. So that's the Nets 5, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Nets trail by 3. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. And Watford, here we go. Good chance here for Thomas. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thomas has got his second basket of the night.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his third assist of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Claxton against Smith, and here's Green from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Watford. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Şengün. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Claxton attacking. And Claxton throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Smith. Pass to Şengün. Goes back up. Goes up again. The shot won't fall. Good D by Watford. Thomas against Green. Thomas, left side. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Driving to the basket, and Şengün throw it down.
Vicious finish by Şengün. What a play. Wow.
Russell with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Watford outside, back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Brooks a screen on Thomas. Şengün in the post, working on Claxton. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. There's the three. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Houston leading by 8. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Watford outside. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer Sharp. Kept alive. And the first half now in the books. It's Houston leading by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
34.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Houston. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amin Thompson out there with Steven Adams. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Three-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And Houston making a change here. Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. Williams is checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
Houston leading by 7. The 3, Smith. Williams grabs the board. Johnson with it, guarded now by Whitmore. Johnson passes to Sharp. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Holiday a screen on Williams. Williams passes to Holiday. That 3's off the mark.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Pass to Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sharp's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smith with a screen on Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons is checked in for Sharp. And it's Martin in for Williams. Martin against Smith. Puts it up from 12. Houston with another miss.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Melton, right side. Outside Bogdanovich. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition. Here's Holiday. Smith, left side. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Holiday passes to Adams. Count it. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Melton on the wing, covered by Smith. Bogdanovich with a screen on Adams. Simmons, the pass to Bogdanovich. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Martin. And that one falls for Bogdanovich. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. I wish more teams did that.
To the paint. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 9 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Johnson passes to Simmons. And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he drops the first.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Whitehead comes in for Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Green's checked in for Tate. Pass to Shepard. Landale in the high post. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Simmons.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Whitehead. Bogdanovich with a screen on Easton. Here's Bogdanovich. No good. That would have tied it.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Easton, pass to Green. Out to the wing. Driving inside. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. He got it up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Rockets on top, up 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Sharp out there with Williams. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game. Şengün checked in for Adams. Here's Williams. Off the inbound. No good. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Here's Russell. Sharp up top. Lots of room. The offensive rebound. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Watford's checked in for Sharp. Here's Claxton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams from long range. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Outside. Green. The long-range shooting of Jalen Green.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside, Williams. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 3. Thomas with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Thomas misses. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Green. Green gets it to go off the drive.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. And a great finisher.
Russell against Van Vliet. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Van Vliet double team. To the wing on the left. Şengün passes to Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Thomas against Green. And here's Watford. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Thomas against Green. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Misses the jumper. Claxton against Thompson. Claxton with it. Watford outside. The 3 is up. Brooks with the rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And there's Şengün on the assist by Brooks. And the Rockets lead by 7.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Russell to pass to Watford. Back to Russell. Outside Johnson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Thompson, a screen on Thomas. Van Vliet misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
On the wing, Brooks. from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie.
Denmark trying to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. At the guard position, Van Fleet in green. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And here is Van Fleet. After Jalen Suggs made that last 3-pointer. Green against Caldwell Pope. The tray. It's hauled in by the Magic. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wagner passes to Banchero. Pass to Bitadze. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Here's Thompson after the Magic pick up 2. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
Outside, Green. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Here's Banchero. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Man, that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Good on the second free throw. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Bitadze the pass to Suggs to the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. Pass to Brooks. Sengun with the ball. There's Green with the 3. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Green slams it in.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Pass to Bitadze. Wagner on the wing. Banchero against Thompson. Banchero kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Suggs missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't settle for bad shots.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Rockets.
That one drops. He ties it up. Caldwell Pope for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Orlando. And the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Running the wings, they'll go at Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Here's Suggs. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
Van Vliet against Suggs. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Suggs. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Magic leading by 5. Here's Banchero. Şengün with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Brooks from outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Brooks has got 5 now.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Suggs. Banchero outside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Here's Banchero. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw. Coming up. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Dillon Brooks.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Caldwell Pope against Green. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Caldwell Pope left side. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. Isaac finds Caldwell Pope. Isaac with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Oh, good with the triple. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Heat in Miami. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now here's Green. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Rockets trail by 14. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. From the corner. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him if that's shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
17. And lead director.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in. And it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Black and Harris are the guard set. Wendell Carter is up there with Mo Wagner. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Wagner a screen on Holiday. Black, no good. Rockets trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
And Adams with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And Adams sends it back, and he recovers it. Houston's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. There's Williams with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Pass to Houston. Here's Black. Adams defending. Black, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Now Williams for three. Black. Grabs the board. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Williams. Carter with the screen. Black. Out to Harris. Wagner as screen on Holiday. Rocket 6. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
And then Carter with the jam.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Black. Here's the screen. Out to Harris. Here's Houston. Wagner outside. Over Smith. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rockets trail by 21. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. thanks. Fades back, and there are the Magic with another bucket. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Whitmore. No scoring in this one. Smith finds Whitmore. From deep. Unable to get that one. Orlando leading by 22. All going up court. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's where Wagner can bully you. So strong in close.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Rockets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Shepard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Shepard's got his first points of the night.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
The 19-foot shot. Eason grabs the board. Pass to Shepard. Shoots the three. That shot, no good. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Orlando holding a 22-point lead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, There are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
An easy ball. And it looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Dillon Brooks out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Green. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
And it's Suggs missing. Rockets trail by 17. Green deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Caldwell Pope against Green. Now here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. Puts up a deep 3. And they recover it. Thompson off target at the rim. Orlando leading by 15. Banchero outside. Wagner against Green. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Here's Banchero. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And finished off by Banchero.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Green against Caldwell Pope, and it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Houston's checked in. Here's Şengün. Trains it from 17 feet out.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jalen Suggs.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were a huge factor.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Over Brooks. And the baseline jumper, no good. Timeout called, the Rockets. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Cameron Johnson out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Russell with the ball. Johnson a screen on Suggs. And Russell, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Banchero with a screen on Claxton. Batadze, the pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Suggs. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs. And we're about a minute into the first. Now Russell. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Good chance here for Thomas. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. The three. He drops it from range. Thomas has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Now here's Suggs. Inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Great D that time from Suggs.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Watford on the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Suggs. Off with the layup. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Caldwell Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Banchero. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with a lead. Russell to pass to Claxton. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas against Banchero. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Watford, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He takes it in. Back to Suggs. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Thomas outside. Got a piece of it. Wagner with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. In transition, the Magic on the run. Caldwell Pope for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Tries to save it. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Banchero. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Brooklyn out in front, up 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Brooklyn.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Bataze in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 1. They're off to battle the trail. Blazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Pump and finishes! Great stuff from Banchero.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Russell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope gets the 3 ball to go. Caldwell-Pope's got 10 points in the game. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
From downtown, Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 6. And here's Thomas. He's got 5. Here's Claxton. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Thomas for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And stolen by Banchero. And they're on the run. Ahead, here's Wagner. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And it's Thomas off the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And 1. Cam Thomas just flexing on him.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Isaac. There's the block. Here's Thomas.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full court. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Anthony against Russell.
He didn't have his feet planted.
For Brooklyn, Cloudy, he's checked in for Wilson. Martin comes in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
Martin takes it in, and that one good. Martin's gotten his first points in this one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Whitehead comes in for Martin. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Black passes to Isaac. Down low. Here's Black. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Melton. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The finish! And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And now let's... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Johnson. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Simmons in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Nets with a lead. To the inside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Here's Black. Offline with a 3. Nets leading by 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Watford. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Black. Back to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Watford covering. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. And stolen by Melton. Fast break, Brooklyn. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Carter, a screen on Melton. To the middle, to halt the run. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Simmons. Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovic. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Black, driving in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Caldwell Pope for 3. It's stolen by Johnson. He goes up. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
So fluid in the open floor. Love seeing Simmons look to score in these situations.
Wagner outside. Here's Black, and he drives in. He can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
To the paint. It's picked off. And here they come. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 9. Caldwell Pope for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Caldwell Pope against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Black. Melton covers. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And to put things simply, this has not been his game.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Black. Melton covers. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Melton. Fast break, Brooklyn. And there's Simmons on the assist from Melton. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Wagner. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Melton.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Anthony with a bucket. There's 6 seconds left in the third. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Goga Batadze. And it's Queen in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Russell against Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Here's Wagner. Banchero outside. Pass to Batadze. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. It's Thomas on the wing. Fires in the triple. And the Nets lead by 9.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Ooh, poked away. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Here we go. Pass to Wagner. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Claxton down low. Defended by Wagner. Now Johnson. 3-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
Nets leading by 8. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Ooh, Banchero for the driving slam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
For Orlando, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Suggs with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Batase, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He anticipates and jumps. Oh, Suggs took it away easily.
Russell against Suggs. He got a piece of it. And the Magic pushing it up now. And he's going for the... Oh, it's Banchero going up top.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. And the Nets lead by 4.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Suggs surveys the D. Kicks it out to Wagner. Inside. Here's Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. And he's got a nose for the big situations.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Russell to pass to Johnson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Down low. Here's Sharp. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to Suggs.
Yes! Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Thomas finds Russell. Now here's Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn with the ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Wagner. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Nick Claxton. Free throw good. Wagner. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And stolen by Suggs. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Al.
season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas is out there with Russell. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. The small forward.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Here's Houston now. Now Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Here's Russell. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson against Brooks. And Johnson with the stop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Nets. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Thompson inside, covered by Johnson. Thompson misses. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Brooklyn. With the drive, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
When Van Vliet sees an opening like that, he's right to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Russell with it, picked up by Thompson. Johnson outside. Screen by Watford. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Green. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Watford.
2 minutes.
Inside, Johnson. They double-team Johnson. 4 on the clock. Watford passes to Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the wide-open shot from Green. Here's Thompson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Russell passes to Watford. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Green, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Both free throws good from Green.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Van Vliet against Russell. Lays it up off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Van Vliet over Russell. The Rockets again can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
On the wing, Johnson. Brooks covering. Out to Russell. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Watford.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
There's Green with the three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Top of the key, Claxton. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Thomas. Nothing on the board. Outside, Russell. Misses the three.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
With all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Watford inside. Working on Thompson. And slam dunk by Watford.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn leading by 5. Russell inside, covered by Van Vliet. The layup off target. And here's Green outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Russell passes to Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
2 minutes.
Russell kicks to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Van Vliet against Russell. Van Vliet attacking. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 8.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Russell with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. No good off the front iron. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Sharp with a screen on Van Vliet. Russell kicks to Williams. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Russell with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one you shouldn't even think about taking.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Van Vliet. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Bogdanovich out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Russell in at the point guard. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Double team on Holiday. Back to Whitmore. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Good season for him last year. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Melton. And the Nets, another 3.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Adams sets the pick for Smith. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Smith's got his first 2 points. Thomas dishes to Simmons. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Simmons got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Pass to Whitmore. Adams against Simmons. Adams' shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Thomas, here we go. Simmons on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wasted no time on that one. Holiday's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
On the wing, Johnson. Whitmore defending. Johnson, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Melton. Johnson outside. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Williams. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And a change for the Nets. Brendan Watford's checked in for Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Rockets trail by 8. They double him with Simmons. Adams outside. Back to Eason. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Johnson inside. Whitmore defending. Johnson, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
That's a 2 from Smith. Johnson with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Thomas. Pass to Melton. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Eason. Johnson the pass to Watford. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Smith kicks to Adams. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded. From deep, Johnson. Rockets with the rebound. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. Three-pointer. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Sengun kicks to Brooks. Back to Sengun. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What a move by Sengun in close. Determination for sure.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Johnson. Back to Melton. Here's Sharp. Melton feeling it out a bit. Watford with it to the middle. Here's Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. Johnson against Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Russell kicks to Williams. And there's the try. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Thompson. The shot's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
It's Russell with the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with, and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Here's Williams. Outside Russell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the...
The play is currently under video review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. Angelo Russell.
Back to VanVleet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. VanVleet's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And VanVleet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Here's Russell. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
We've got 1:23 left in the game. Watford plays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to Brooks. VanVleet outside. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Claxton. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. Here's Watford. That was something to see.
Good.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Hustle against Van Vliet. Hustle looking it over. Pass to Bogdanovich. Screen by Watford. Claxton the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives, just daring the defense to get physical with him.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Those free throws were must-haves, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Misses the tray. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment.
Undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up play.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wing, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. Now here's Green. Van Vliet with a screen on Caldwell Pope, and that one's good. Green.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Suggs outside to the inside, and he dunks it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Suggs against Van Vliet. The three. It's rebounded by Banchero. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Off the mark there with a three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Suggs, and a deep three from Van Vliet. Orlando with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Now here's Suggs. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Van Vliet outside for Brooks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. No good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Releases. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were second in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. 3 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Now here's Thompson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Suggs with it. Now here's Wagner, defended by Thompson. Fast break, here we go. Here's Şengün, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy, and he knows how to get a call.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. Now here's Anthony. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from 3. Thompson's got 7.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Thompson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Green from the arc. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Orlando ahead. They're up by... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
All right, this is how... How the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Black in at the 1. How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable. Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
From the top of the key, that's good from Van Vliet, and the assist by Brooks.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Orlando leading by 8. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Batase, and a two-handed jam.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Banchero the screen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, no question VanVleet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Here's Black, guarded by VanVleet. Shots good by Black. Black's got it. Second basket of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Black. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Brooks. Banchero no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
A minute 15 left in the second. Pass to Carter. It's rebounded by Houston. Three-pointer, VanVleet. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 13. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Wagner on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wagner's got his first basket.
Tracking the feed, Franz Wagner. Locked in on that shot.
Pass to VanVleet. Takes the three. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Rockets again can't hit. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 4 seconds left. And he lays it in. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 19 going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after
taking a look here at the Rockets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Orlando Magic. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Alperen Şengün, Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled. Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Harris outside. Pass to De Silva. Just 5 on the clock. Isaac with a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Anthony. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with it. Isaac covering. Thompson against Anthony. Back to Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Harris misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Some room here for Anthony. Harris passes to Carter. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Holiday. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Suggs outside. Pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Suggs has got 9.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Houston. Here's Wagner. Now here's Suggs. 4-3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Şengün, a screen on Suggs. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Eason. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Adams with a screen on Isaac. Smith with it. Wagner picks him up. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Houston. And the layup falls. Houston's gotten his second bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
There's Howard with the three. No luck on that one. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Holiday finds Adams. There's the triple. Howard grabs the miss. The Magic have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, big men that can dish the ball like Wagner seem to be the new commodity in the NBA.
Here's Houston. Williams defending. Houston passes to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Black. 6 points for him. The shot by Howard, no good. Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Magic shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. On the court for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bataze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Green for 3. And here is Green. It's deflected. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Tate's shot is off. Orlando with the ball. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's the third game of 7 on a challenging road trip. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Shepard. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Wagner.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Brooks with it. Caldwell-Pope covering. And Wagner comes to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Fires high post. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the double with Thompson. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. And another shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, I really like Caldwell Pope's shot selection. It's why he holds respectable percentages throughout his career.
The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Sengun. Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks a screen on Suggs. Van Vliet misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And here's Wagner, defended by Thompson. Sengun with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. Looking to end the run. Orlando with the rebound. Caldwell Pope for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never